Hi, Happy New Year, everyone. Hope everyone had a great start to their new year. And here's to a great and prosper new year. I'm here tonight to talk about the power of your imagination. Do you remember when you were a child and you would lie on your bed, or maybe even lie down in a grassy meadow in the middle of the day? You were like maybe 5 to 10 years old, and you would just daydream. Daydream about what you wanted for Christmas, or daydream about what you wanted for your birthday, or maybe a trip you wanted to go on, like to Canada's Wonderland, or I don't know, it could be even Disney World. You were a child, so you just dreamed, and it felt so good to do it. It was exciting. And in the moment, you would feel the emotions surge up inside of you of like excitement and anticipation, and you would just let yourself dream. And it was so much fun. And then you start to grow up and people start to tell you you're a dreamer. That's never going to happen. Get your head out of the clouds. And you have to work to get that, and you have to work to get this, and that's never going to happen. Stop dreaming. That's a pipe dream. And then you stop dreaming. And imagination is your most powerful tool. I'm going to read you a few quotes from some famous, well-known, renowned people. Here's a quote by Albert Einstein. Imagination is more important than knowledge. For knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress, giving birth to evolution. Here's another quote by Neville Goddard. Your own wonderful human imagination is the actual creativity and power of God-given gift within you. Bob Proctor. Determined imagination, thinking from the end, is the beginning of all miracles. And one more. Use your imagination until your big dream feels so familiar that its manifestation is the next logical, natural step to come. So, imagination is your most powerful tool. And the reason why is because when you are imagining, when you are dreaming up something, and you're in that moment, it feels real because you let yourself dream. And the emotions stir up in the moment of what you're dreaming about, what you're, wanting, whatever your heart desire is, whatever you're excited about. So we have the ability that was God-given to us to daydream, to imagine, to manifest our dreams into reality. And it is real. It really can happen. It just takes focus, consistency, and belief. And the best place to start is now. There's no time like the present. So you start into a state of kind of meditation where you sit down, lie down, remove all distractions. Turn off your phone, or maybe even use your phone for a guided meditation. Whatever works for you to get into a relaxed, meditative state. And you're going to take some long, deep breaths. It might take 5 or 10 breaths to get you in that really mellow, calm state. And you close your eyes and dream. And imagine whatever your heart's desires are. Imagine them. Just dream. What is it? Winning the lottery? Well, picture the lottery ticket in your hand. Picture what it feels like. Picture what it smells like. Picture the numbers on the lottery ticket. Picture yourself walking into the store, giving it to the cashier. The cashier turns around and says to you, "You've won." And let that excitement build up inside of you. Let it build. Enjoy it. And then start dreaming of what would you do with the money? Who would you help? Really think it in full detail and really feel it in the moment. And what's happening now is you are creating this. If you can imagine it, you can create it. It's the truth. And if you do this consistency, I can't talk, consistently enough, you will build momentum. Momentum in the belief that it is going to happen. It is real. Anything is possible in this world. Anything is possible. Tap into your inner child again, where you used to dream. Who says you can't? What's the harm? You have nothing to lose. You might have something to gain. So, you really only need to do this once. Because whatever you're thinking, whatever you're saying, you are being heard by the universe. You are being heard by God. Your thoughts and your words are being heard. But the reason to do it on a regular basis is to build momentum. Because the more you do it, the more you'll start to believe. And that's the art of manifesting. That's the art of imagination. Let yourself dream. Why not? Just let yourself dream. And this is the laws of the universe. This is physics. This is energy. It's just the way it goes. Excuse me for a second, sorry. I just wanted to come in and talk about that. It is real. I've imagined things and they have happened. They have. I'm not going to say it on here, but it is proof. It is happening. It has happened. Things in my life have come to fruition that I've been dreaming about, thinking about. They're just small things right now, but really in the grand scheme of things, they're still big things. And what happens is you start to believe in this more and more, and then you start to do it more and more. We just have to let ourselves dream. Don't take life so seriously. Just have fun. And, maybe not tell anyone about it because they'll give you a negative response. And that's just the way it is. So keep it to yourself, maybe. But it's okay to dream. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to let the inner child come out. And, maybe start doing some research on this. Maybe start tapping into the truth of this and how your thoughts create your reality. Because they do. I'm trying to keep this video shorter than my other videos, the best I can. So, I don't feel like I've went in enough detail, but I think you get the point. And I'm trying to keep it short, like I said. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it inspires you to dream and have fun. And I just got a new picture. I think it really speaks to me. It's like coming out of a cave into the sun. It's like a transformation. The light at the end of the tunnel. It's pretty amazing. And there's a story behind that. I'll tell you, I was having a light replaced on my car. I was at the dealership and one of the headlights were out. And as I was walking around kind of waiting for this process to be done, I saw this photo, this portrait, kind of leaning up against the wall. And I've been looking for a really big portrait that really spoke to me. Really spoke to my heart, to the way I was thinking, feeling. And I saw it there and it was like instant. Oh my God, I want to have it. I've got to have it. So I went up to the cashier, the assistant, administrative assistant. And I asked her, is this for sale? Is this portrait for sale? And she said, no, it's not. And I said, oh, okay. And I went to walk away. And she said, hold on a second, but I can call someone to maybe ask if we can, do something about it, maybe even give it to you. And I got excited, of course. And then I just kind of expected for her to come back and say, yeah, you can have it. So she called up the man. His name was Dustin. He was one of the managers. And sure enough, she said, yeah, you can have it. And I said, how much? And she said it was free. I was like, what? I couldn't believe it. That's amazing. So I asked to speak to him, of course, in person, to thank him. And he just said, we're doing some remodeling. It's just been sitting there. You're actually doing me a favor, too, by taking it off my hands. And I was just like astonished. I'm like, this is amazing. And I've been looking for a portrait. And, I just said, it's the right time, right place. I really appreciate this. Thank you. Happy New Year, yada, yada, yada. And we just chatted a little bit. But isn't that amazing? I mean, that's a blessing right there, and I love it.